We're going to get into this. The bottom will be updated momentarily. Just go with it.
So this looks like the actual match.
Yes,
Hood is up.
Hood
is up for Daren. Actual match going on.
And the glasses are on for Rush.
Yeah. Okay. This matchup heavily in favor of Cloud to my knowledge, or at least to the other opinions of other players that play these two characters.
I think most people would agree, especially from the Yoshi's camp, that Cloud wins this matchup by a convincing margin.
Yeah, and I mean, Yoshi has, like, just the history of Yoshi, pretty solid character when the game first launched. I mean, obviously not as solid as, like, crazy good as, like, Diddy or all the other
there's, like, better
characters.
options out there, but he's still really good.
But he was a pretty good character, and DLC has not been very kind to him, and especially these other patches. Like, the patches are nice to him, essentially, for the other characters getting nerfed and him not getting touched, really. But the new characters that entered the game, a lot of them do really well against Yoshi, so it's really hard to see Yoshi do well in tournaments because, like, Yoshi, I do see Yoshi's getting upsets here and there, but it's really hard for Yoshi to play through a whole bracket and be very consistent.
Yeah, him and Rosa are like two characters that have really been hurt by DLC. So, and we could go down the entire list as like who was really hurt, but
yeah,
and those are two prominent ones.
These guys go back and forth. I know the very last time they played, which was at the very beginning of this PR period, very early January, GSM Dren took it.
Yeah,
Dren took it.
Oh. Okay, he's gonna live that,
yeah. I mean, Yoshi's very heavy. I mean, at this point, still, no rage on Rush, so going for the forward smash. Whoa. Wow.
And he's just looking stone cold. He's like, I don't know why you guys are so hype about it. I mean, hang on him.
when you're getting to the point where you're so confident in your play and being like, I'm gonna call out your air dodge, and the thing about Yoshi is you can't just read the air dodge. You have to read the air dodge and the drift there.
Yeah, that's the impressive thing is he got the drift.
Yeah, and Daren switched his drift there, and Rush was just so confident. He's like, I know you're gonna drift here, and you can eat the very last hit because that's the only one I need.
Yeah, exactly. So right now he's sitting on a very comfortable lead. Just Daren hasn't found a single way in yet, and Rush is just playing this like very solid defensive style where he's going in, putting pressure by his presence, but it's like he's not even putting himself in harm's way because he's poking so safely with his big sword.
Yeah, and he's reacting really well to these air dodges. Just Rush playing so solid right now this game.
And you saw him with the down air right there. As soon as he saw the air dodge, just fastball with it.
Yeah, and already Rush lapping Dren in percentage here. I can't. Maybe we'll see a character switch. I don't know.
He does have the dock, and the dock has given Rush trouble in the past. But again, it is.
But I mean, can we count Daren out so early? I mean, such a veteran player here. And there's always the factor with Cloud. Yeah, there's limit, but then, I mean, Cloud can always get gimped as well. So one solid offstage play could definitely bring Daren back into this game.
Yeah, we'll see. I think Dren is definitely a limit side B away from death. Certainly,
for sure. Yeah, especially with this rage, Daren's definitely gonna have to close the stock out. Not only just to close the stock out because he eventually has to, but to get rid of. And dash that punish, no up smash there.
Oh, he's forced to burn the limit. He will lose his stock there. Okay, so now there's hope for Dren because as you said, he can get the Gimp or he can get an edge guard.
The rage has been wiped clean. That is very important.
That is a good key. And he doesn't have limit yet.
Yeah. Yes. Resetting the limit, resetting the rage.
Oh, DI'd in though. Caught him coming to the stage, so that up air will clean it up.
Only taking 5 damage there. Rush kind of giving him the smirk and patting him on the shoulder, like, hey man, it's all right, man. Like,
it's okay. I mean, you can try again. There's still 2 more games.
There's still possibly 2. DarkMusician saying, kind of putting the words in for us, patting him on the back and saying, it's all right, my character's broken.
So, yeah, it's not you, it's not me, it's Cloud.
Oh, and okay, we get the fist bump. All right, at least we get the fist bump. Earphones going in for GSM, Bro, Rush, and GSM
back to Stone Cold Faces.
Yep, and the hoodie's back up. Faces back to being Stone Cold.
Yeah, it's going to punish that up smash attempt with a side B. You're going to get some nice damage off that.
Kind of crazy going for an up smash at 0. I can only imagine it was probably an input error. Or very confident.
Yeah, probably. Or I think he wanted up tilt maybe. Like there.
Yeah, up tilt, such a good combo starter for Yoshi.
That was a little scary for Rush.
Oh, man, yeah. Dying like pre-20 is never fun as Cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah, up tilt being such a good combo starter for Yoshi. Usually you can go into multiple up tilts or up tilt up air. Just puts you in a really good position, but it's so hard to get these anti-air up tilts when Cloud has such long-range disjoints. And like, Cloud's not really committing his hurt box So like you're not even gonna trade.
Darren actually almost had that call out right. He just, I guess he was a little early with the F smash because it didn't connect.
Yeah, and fun fact about Yoshi's forward smash, that move is only active for 1 frame.
Oh,
1
that actually kind of sucks.
frame. Yeah. That's,
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right?
Wow, really?
It's
Jeez.
a hard knock life.
Well, I mean, okay. Wow. I should kind of feel bad for him.
Okay, Darren kind of getting this momentum back in, 89%. Okay.
Yeah, I think Rush may have tried to do something out of shield.
Ooh!
Did he land and get the grounded hit?
But Bro Rush just calling
Oh, it's the air
out.
hit. Okay.
Yeah,
Darren. I know the air hit is significantly weaker, but I mean, then again, Darren was at a very high percent.
Yeah, and he has the rage. He got the sweet spot. Oh, but Darren answering back,
Sent
just
him
hitting him with that.
downstairs, okay.
Yeah, hitting him with that forward air, just like, yo, check out the basement for me real quick. How's it look down there? Got an egg leg here.
Oh, he got him, but doesn't follow up.
Another thing to note too is off the egg lay, like how far they drift away is depending on their air mobility, which is why you'll see Cloud kind of drift a lot farther than other characters after getting egg laid like that. So it kind of makes it a little harder for Darren to commit to following
nice
up.
combo from Darren. He took him from like 30 or 20 to like 64.
Did he start that with an up tilt or up air?
Up tilt. Or I think it was up air, up
Like
tilt.
a falling
yeah.
up air? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just like up air, up tilt, such good combo starters for Darren.
So this is a little scary. He's still, I think he's still out of the range of a limit, so long as it doesn't set up at the ledge or something like that. But he's got to be careful because as the rage tacks on, it'll definitely get a lot scarier for him.
Ooh, falling up out of that egg lay. Yeah, and Darren, we didn't even see a character switch. You know, he did lose game one pretty convincingly, but he's like, you know, I'm going to stick with Yoshi. Even though it's a really bad matchup, I'm going to stick with it and just follow through.
Also, something interesting to point out right now, yeah, these are the two characters right now in their current states. This is the best air drifts in the game. Yoshi the best, and Cloud with limit. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Jesus.
Wow, and Rush just... I mean, I've said this so many times about Brawl Rush. His offstage is so strong, and especially with that limit, you have the option of like throwing out a really strong hitbox, and you stay there.
Yeah.
And yeah, Rush kind of patting Darren in the back, like, oh, you kind of had it, but you know, limit.
You know, it's okay. You just air dodged into my side B. You know.
Yeah,
frame, what is it, frame 5 or something?
And I really want to point out, Brawl Rush just set the scenario up so well, and he just got the strongest punishment he could.
Yeah, he just jumped off there. It was like, what are you going to do? Darren air dodge is like, okay, you're dead.
Yeah, now Brawl Rush up 2-0 in this winner's final set.
Oh.
Okay, I mean, we know Darren can do this. Like, game 2 was all, like...
It was last hit. It's just...
And, like, he had such a huge lead as well.
The problem is that, in addition to Cloud, you know, generally winning the matchup, he's got a really good, like, stock finisher.
Right,
While Yoshi, not really. Oh, okay. I thought he was going to go with a back air to try to catch that up B, because he cannot tech the
very apex
top,
of it.
yeah.
And I really want to point out how Rush actually reverses up B right there, so he could hit Darren on the way up, just to avoid any kind of gimp or anything like that.
Yeah, it's a very smart tactic that a lot of, like, lower level Clouds do not use very often.
And there is... Do you know what the up B for Yoshi is actually called? Egg throw?
I just call it egg throw. I really actually don't know if it has a name. It probably does, since every single move in this game kind of has a name. But
well,
I'm sure we can find like a manual and figure it out.
I would just say up B for now. But I mean, limit being burned for Cloud right there. That's very big for Darren. He doesn't have to worry about those intangible startups. Cloud still has many kill options, but
you can see with that up smash, the up tilt, he can anti-air Yoshi so effectively.
Oh, okay, we're both living. Darren
came out
going
with
for
a
an
down
edge guard. Oh, and Rush gets back on
I know how high he was.
Dash tag with the rage. Gonna close it out, especially on Smash Bros. Very small blast zone.
Even if he DI'd in, he would have died off the top.
And now we have limit.
Oh, this is scary. I mean, well, it's not scary, but this is bad.
Oh, Rush switching it up there with the mix. Oh, man, and an unfortunate suicide right there. Yep. So Rush, I mean, Rush is definitely going to take that. He's sitting in grands. Very clean play by Rush. So solid 3-0.